Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and read... I guess I am making a video out of this, because there's narration and stuff. Let's go ahead and read the narration parts as X then, I suppose. New beginning. Lucy continues to think about the connection between life forms, emotions, memories, and ethics after the talk with the twins. She decided to start a further investigation into Facility 3826. With the twins' help, she successfully creates a virtual world on the stage in the rain. Considering the goal of this trip, I should bring a research team. For companions in this trip, Lucy has picked Flutterpage, Anan Lee, and Brimley, as they demonstrate the greatest adaptability to the stage among all the applicants. Set off. AI takeover? The visitors arrive at the CHELOMEY complex. While they're on a tour, a fight breaks out in the square. One of the Vovo robots breaks away from the parade and runs toward the visitors in an odd manner. Prepare to engage. To find out the reason for the malfunction, the visitors decide to engage. Lucy confronts the robot while activating the polymer glove made by X. The other visitors are also ready for battle. Alright.
All the residents of Facility 3826 are proud of Icarus, the flying platform on which the city of CHELOMEY stands. The city's name is inspired by the design department. CHELOMEY is a roboticized city with a population of 25 million, most of whom are scientists and service staff. More large-scale complexes like this one will be built in the future to house a wider range of people. Advances in science will eventually benefit everyone. Can we make Laplace headquarters fly like CHELOMEY does? Is everyone else dead?
Self-defense. Relax. You're just acting in self-defense. People have the right to fight back when robots fight the 3 laws of robotics. Let the Ministry of Finance worry about the property laws. This battle will increase the alarm level. Ooh. So fights will get harder from here. All for the lore, of course. Yes, the lore. Something tells me that Madame Lucy's gonna deal with them pretty much immediately. Let's see.
Barrage.
Oh, okay. Not in one hit. Still in one turn, but still.
And now
They put
to
up a little
return
bit of
to
a
my
fight.
long-term mission. Rest.
They're not just tin cans, like, standing upright to be shot down. More voice acting. Technological revolution. Comrade Sessionov, Vavilov, Chelomey, Pavlov, Tsiolkovsky, Vilimenko, Zaharov, and many other great researchers revolutionized our nation's science and industry with their discoveries. One of the most important advancements was Sessionov's polymer bionic adaptive technology. Its lasting impact on the fields of botany, biology, and cybernetics has cemented the Soviet Union's position as a global scientific superpower. Scientists changed the world.
And their assistants. Lots of assistants.
There you go.
Introduction of polymer. With robots taking over the brunt of the labor in various aspects of society, life has become much easier for humans. However, there are still issues that require professional knowledge to solve. A new idea has therefore emerged: the construction of a massive neural network that enables its users to acquire any knowledge or skills in no time. Once complete, it will change the future of the nation and potentially the world. Is this, in a way, an internet of humans?
Let's learn about the location. Join the collective. A thought device salesman accosts the visitors near the CHELOMEY Square. The salesman says, "Hey, comrades, you're not equipped with the thought device yet, are you? Get one now. You'll be able to memorize an entire encyclopedia in no time. Here's a sample. It's completely free."
I'll give it a shot, but I'll be careful.
Anan Lee takes a sample and puts it against her temple, murmuring,
Please get me more clients, sir. Good device.
I can't access your biographical data. Something must have gone wrong with the sample. Sorry. Seems like some extra protection has been applied to the visitors this time, in case any of them implant unidentified objects in their brains like X did. New encounters unlocked. Okay. Facility Pioneers Press. The visitors notice a newsstand. It looks rather antiquated compared to the futuristic technology around it.
Would you like a copy of the Facility Pioneers, comrades? It reports on the most advanced achievements in every field. Biology, engineering, weaponry.
The visitors buy a copy for research purposes. Engineering, yeah. Read the engineering column. The engineering column introduces a series of robots that are in service in the collective network. It emphasizes the MUC-1 Drofa, which is the one of the robots we're talking to right now, a drone widely used for transportation and agricultural production. It can fly at 30 miles per hour while carrying cargo. The column also mentions that old robots will be updated multi-layered artificial skin for the expression modules. Perhaps, in the near future, robots will look almost the same as humans. Yeah, why not? As long as they're friendly. Put down the newspaper. And I guess even if they aren't, you know, that'll be after Singularity, I suppose, and then that'll be their choice.
Dmitry Seshenov. Dmitry Sergeyevich Seshenov is one of the world's most eminent scientists. He's a neurosurgeon, as well as an expert in many other fields. His inventions, polymer and its derivatives, have laid a solid foundation for the next scientific revolution, influencing the entire nation and even the world. Even a man as powerful as Seshenov still has reports to write? Not rocking at all.
The meaning of meaning. Some starlight projections catch Flutter Page's interest. Following the lights, she leads the visitors to the planetarium. A worker at the entrance is talking loudly about the universe and mankind, an inevitable topic for every developed civilization. Lucy is very interested in the topic and joins him in the conversation. What do you think the meaning of exploring the universe is? A deep question. The worker answers immediately. Exploration itself, of course. Look around you, comrades. We discovered lights, electricity, space, and time. Now we discover the universe. Maybe we'll find something new tomorrow as soon as we get out of beds. His words remind Lucy of several colleagues who risked their lives to reach space. Perhaps it is humanity's instinct to explore the unknown. Oh, that's really nice. To the Vavilov complex. Having learned that the visitors would like to take a deep tour around Facility 3026, Stockhausen suggests they take a turbine to the Vavilov complex. Yeah, the puzzles are fun and easy, yeah. MTU-7 Bumblebee. The Bumblebee drone is mostly used in heavy industry, construction, and oil mining. Its heavy-duty cables are made of silicon dioxide, capable of carrying tons of cargo. It is also a reliable rescue tool in the event of industrial accidents, due to its high mobility and load capacity. A good partner of Natasha. The Vavilov complex. Okay. Reaching the Vavilov complex. When the visitors arrive at the Vavilov complex, they are welcomed by Viktor Zolotukhin, who has been waiting for them at Stockhausen's behest. Start the tour. The Vavilov complex focuses on agricultural and biological research, especially on plant varieties that can be used for terraforming. As the most roboticized complex, it can simulate the environment of Venus and recreate any environmental condition to test experiment subjects. The safest place on Earth when there's an outbreak of zombies. This is Horopedia. Yep. New encounters unlocked. I see.
The RFA-9 robot is capable of manufacturing, operating, and maintaining mechanical devices. It can serve as a guard, electrician, or locksmith, and it is also capable of handling a variety of household tasks. Rather than engineer, people prefer to call it Rafik. It looks weak. I bet the critters would pick on it if they met.
The Vova 6 lab tech has many nicknames, the most popular of which is Vova. This robot is often used to assist with scientific experiments and tests. It has over 100 sensors in its arms, which provide the high level of precision required for handling hazardous substances. There you go, I just have to slow down. I heard they made it bald to distinguish it from humans in the lab. The seed bank. Zolotukin takes the visitors to the seed bank, the core area of the Vavilov complex that stores seeds from all the world's plants. These seeds are preserved in preparation for terraforming the moon and Mars. Then, he paused to hear the visitors' thoughts.
Lily loves this place.
Annalise Flower Lily giggles with the Ghost Catcher 2021K to express how much it likes this place. Annalise is happy to hear that. End the discussion.
MUC-1 Drover. The Drover is a medium-sized multifunctional drone designed for short-distance cargo transportation. It can fly at 30 miles per hour while carrying cargo weighing hundreds of pounds. Its blades operate on the principle of an Archimedes screw, making it ideal for water transportation in the agricultural industry. The Archimedes screw has a wide range of industrial uses, I told you. Welcome to the world of numbers.
Okay. Building Facility 3826. The achievements of Sessionov, Zakharov, and other scientists have forced the Soviet government to change its policy on scientific development. With the economy booming after the war, a substantial amount of funding has been invested in the construction of Facility 3826. All advancements are based on sufficient budgets. PC-4 Birch Tree. After discussion in the hallway, the visitors are taken to see a tree inside a huge glass vessel. According to Zolotukin, this tree is called the PEC-4 Birch Tree. It is an electric generator powered by plant-based polymer, which will be used for interstellar exploration. As a professional tour guide, Zolotukin asked the visitors a thought-provoking question. What feature should a life support system like the birch tree have? I would say nutrient supply. Zolotukin says, in fact, the birch tree has all the features mentioned above. The polymer it needs comes from a device named the candle, which looks like a luminous ball. Well, I suppose this is rather mundane trivia. Undead pigs? The visitors hear roars and fleeing scientists coming from the Sprout workshop. As the head of the complex, Zolotukin has to leave his guests to find out what's happening.
Let me find out what's going on in the workshop.
Anna and Lee secretly follow Zolotukin into the Sprout workshop, but soon, she gets lost in the maze-like hallways. As she explores the place, she happens to see several dead pigs. More surprisingly, the pig corpses suddenly get back on their feet, and Lily starts to giggle. Anna and Lee has to leave before anyone can hear them. After she returns, she shares her findings with the other visitors.
Interesting, that.
Oh, is this a reference to, Severance, maybe? Well, I know why they came back up, because, I know a little bit about the game. Man-eating plants? After leaving the Sprout workshop, the visitors finally get to enjoy a peaceful tour. They visit the hot workshop, the algae workshop, the pesticide workshop, and the cold workshop. Right when they're about to leave the Vavilov complex, a strange researcher gets in their way, spinning in circles while reciting poems. Like a dancer coming onto a stage, he introduced himself as Viktor Petrov, a heartbroken man. The visitors have seen enough weirdos since they came to this world. So they simply nod, which Petrov finds unsatisfactory. He asks the visitors if they want to know the truth about the incident at the Sprout workshop. Oh, it's this guy. Yeah. What happened? Petrov says an intern named Nailova was captured by a plant at the Sprout workshop and has remained missing since then.
Huh. He doesn't seem very convincing, does he?
No, she does not. To the Grand Theater. The visitors don't believe Petrov's story because he seems to be exaggerating, which disappoints him again. Determined to surprise the visitors, Petrov suggests they make a visit to the Grand Theater, where he used to work. That place, as he claims, is a contradiction of elegance and ugliness, and they'll find it interesting. Let's set off. There we go. I'll get food in me, have a good sleep, and be well rested enough to try this again later. Maybe. Reaching the Grand Theater. As soon as they enter the Grand Theater, the visitors are welcomed by a line of robotic ballerinas, each displaying a different ballet pose. One of them asks the visitors about their favorite dance moves. I don't know. I'll just say the one that I kinda know, maybe. The first arabesque. The first arabesque is one of the most iconic poses in ballet. The dancer must balance on one supporting leg, with the other leg extended straight behind the body and raised in the air, stretching one arm forward and the other backward. A precise move. No, I can choose both if I click away. Oh, good to know. Attitude. Attitude is a classical ballet position on one leg with a bent working knee in the air and arms stretched, showcasing the dancer's elegance and stability. Ooh. They're both good. I'll take the polymers, please, and thank you.
Grand Theater. Maya Plisetskaya Theater is the world's first robo theater. Of all the cultural institutions across the country, it gives the most impressive performances, and certainly attracts the most visitors. Whenever a new show is released, people pour in and even pay to join the queue. I want to watch the Dance Little Swans performed by 4 trainer machines Type 2 right now.
Well, thankfully you don't need to be able to walk to go to the theater, so... In my headcanon, Crystal can go watch that show, no problem. Theater mayhem. When the visitors reach the reception desk, the robot behind the desk appears to be malfunctioning. It keeps repeating the visitors' questions in a strange tone, and even throws brochures at the customers. To protect themselves, the visitors decide to engage. Battle. Alright. Tools and weapons. A fire extinguisher can be used to put out fires or break skulls. A laser beam can be used to weld parts or burn eyes. An axe can be used to cut trees or chop limbs. They are but tools before a fight breaks out. This battle will increase the alarm level. Sure, that's fine. Let's have fun with it. Excuse me. Ah, it's just the Vobas. Alright.
Oh, I got it now. Easy, that's what I'm good at.
Charging. Loading.
Crickets and fireworks! These sheets are my wings!
The light that illuminates all. Aim and shoot.
That
There we
weren't
go.
even as tough as waking up an old factory man.
Heart of the Robot of Peaceful Atom. After the visitors subdue the furious robot, Lastochkin, the theater director, arrives to address the situation. As a gesture of goodwill, he invites the visitors to watch Heart of the Robot of Peaceful Atom together. Oh, cool. Enter the theater. Did I miss the lore just now? Gosh, I hope not. MA9 Belyash, a large-scale industrial robot widely used for construction and welding. The Belyash has a service life of more than 20 years, with a chassis made of steel and titanium alloy. It can carry loads of up to 1,000 pounds. Its design is inspired by the skeleton of a chimpanzee, which makes it adept at climbing. It can even play movies in open space, a perfect companion for construction sites. The visitors enter the malfunction after malfunction. The visitors enter the theater after depositing their luggage. Unexpectedly, they hear Brimley crying for help from behind. They return to the locker room immediately and find a robot dancing with Brimley on its head. Final warning! As Brimley yells, his companions finally manage to save him. I reckon there's been too many accidents since we came here. Cool. Work-life balance. A waitress hears Brimley's cry and enters the room. She starts cleaning up the mess while complaining to the visitors. Not again. These stupid robots never give me a break. And don't get me started on those big shots and critics. You should smile at work and be nice. F them. Ballet. This job. And the system. Upon hearing that, the visitors can't help but wonder what happened to her. Oh man. The replies. Oh wow. Jesus Christ, guys. This is probably one of the worst matchups for consoling someone who's working a customer service job. Flutterpage, who's been doing child labor since she could walk and is being paid the child labor rates. Brimley, who's on a weekend and therefore doesn't really get tired the same way that people do. And Anan Lee, who is also a child. I guess at least Anan Lee has had a tougher time of it, like running her own business and being betrayed by her master, but again, still a child trying to relate to someone who's an adult working a minimum wage job. Perhaps she's underpaid, lah? So it's nice to have a change of pace. Granny Zena. I'll go ahead and read this as Ivan Ivanovich's adopted mother, Galina.
Granny Zena, Zinaida Petrovna Muravyova, known as Granny Zena, appears to be an irritable, crazy old woman. In fact, she is a former lieutenant colonel of the Soviet Union who is adept at exploiting human weaknesses. Driven by her determination to find her missing daughter, she operates solo at Facility 3826, using her knowledge of the terrain and a variety of firearms. No matter what world you live in, never underestimate an old woman, especially when she's Slavic.
Ain't that the truth?
Sergei Alexeyevich Nichev, codename P-3, is a former Argentum agent and now serves as Sessionov's private operative. Once an outgoing, diligent man who yearned for adventures, he has become rude and eccentric following a series of misfortunes. Who can awaken the real self inside him? New swear word added to database. Crispy critters.
Yeah, he did spam that a lot. But yeah, I've been crashing out real hard on the FOMO here. As they don't let you do all the things you could possibly do, including cutscenes and lore stuff, which is so dumb. But again, I am actually legitimately having fun with the minigames here. Reason for the malfunctions. Robotic malfunctions have kept happening since the visitors arrived at the theater. To find out the reason, they talk to the manager before the performance starts. Oh, I should also mention, to anyone new to my stream like Nasina Roy here, again, I should learn how that's pronounced. I'm Decaf NVIDIA. I'm a video game streamer who primarily plays RPG games. I'm also a voice actor and singer, so you'll hear me do one or both those things in the stream. Right now, I've been voice acting the narration as X for the most part. And my pronouns are he, they. I do voice acting for the side stories and anecdotes together with my voice acting crew, known as the Cavalry. If you want to check out any of the past anecdote or side stories from, I believe, 2.0 was only like really fully got into it. We have our performances here in this little playlist and in the directory. Actually, I can just give you the directory. It's much easier to navigate, honestly. There are 7 voice actors: me, Riku, Shocklin, Shelly, Teresa, Shiny, and Kisael. And with the anniversary patch coming up, we will get together again soon to voice act Miss Stranger and Rhiannon's side stories. So look forward to that. Oh, there was no anecdote. There was no anecdote announced in the live stream earlier. Now I think about it. So yeah, just 2 stories. Huh. Reason for the malfunctions. Robotic malfunctions have kept happening since the visitors arrived at the theater. To find out the reason, they talk to the manager before the performance starts. Is something wrong with the servers? Did you underpay the robots? Dear customers, I would like to apologize again for all the accidents. Our theater is equipped with the most advanced servers and robot management system, and we are committed to providing the best service for every customer. Should you have any questions, please contact. The visitors look at each other in silence. The human being in front of them eerily resembles a robot. Move on. Did you underpay the robots? Okay, it's the same dialogue no matter what, which kind of tells you exactly that, yeah, this is a robot with a automated response. Annoying drunkards. The robot's performance showed inhuman precision. As the audience gives another round of applause, the ballerinas exit the stage. When the visitors leave the theater, they run into Lastoshkin again, who is entertaining a group of drunk officials. Their rowdiness makes the visitors embarrassed. Willow said it's time to socialize. Now I get it. Hopefully, this won't happen again during our trip. Alright. Oh, there's some more. Okay, one last. To the VDNH. Lastoshkin invites the visitors to take a tour around the VDNH. Although he made a bad impression at the theater, the visitors accept his offer for the sake of his identity. Besides, the VDNH could be a reliable source of intelligence on this world technology. Set off. Reaching the VDNH. Walking down the stairs in a line, the visitors enter the VDNH. Crackers pop out confetti to create a festive atmosphere, yet it is ruined by a group of drunk officials. They keep yelling and causing a scene, driving all the other guests away. The visitors decide to leave the line before anything happens. VDNH. The VDNH exhibits the achievements of Facility 3826 to the public. It introduces the scientific developments and technologies of the Soviet Union, making it a popular venue for receiving foreign guests. The main exhibition area consists of 4 floors: CHELOMEY, Pavlov, Vavilov, and Sakhalin. Get ready, kids. You'll have a big presentation to do after this field trip. Just a gentle blow. About the VDNH. When the visitors enter the information hall, one of the Tereshkovas comes up to greet them. It starts a conversation by introducing the facilities on each floor. Lucy shows great interest in this place for its research-friendly atmosphere. What was this exhibition built to do?
Ask away, comrades. I will share what I can. The exhibition was built to showcase the most advanced scientific achievements of Facility 3826 and the spirit of our scientists to the world. We believe that science will lead human civilization to a new level. What is showcased here?
Oh, it's the exact same. Yeah.
Move on.
Ugh. That is real uncanny. Tier A1 Tereskova. The Tier A1 robot, also known as Tereskova, is designed for administrative and consultancy tasks. Based on the Vova 6 design, the Terra 1 has a feminine appearance and uses lightweight materials to increase production efficiency, which limits its working environment. Why do they have all the good-looking robots, while ours look like trash? Alright, name day.
An outdated brochure. Butterbridge happens to notice a brochure on a submersible and grabs it with her arcane skill. Lucy reads the date on the cover and realizes that it's from a long time ago. It says, the VDNH, which lies on the ground now, was to be built on the Icarus platform, which arouses the visitor's curiosity. But it's on the ground now. Why's that then? It is true that the exhibition was originally going to be built on the Icarus platform so that we could showcase our achievements to people around the nation. However, our technology developed so fast that exhibits could go outdated before the platform finished a national tour. So eventually, we decided to build the exhibition where it is now. Data collected.
Okay. Oh, this is Medicine Pocket. This is absolutely Medicine Pocket.
Condor. The Condor is a rotary-wing vertical takeoff landing aircraft, mainly used for facility maintenance, equipped with a rotor at each corner of its fuselage. This flying island typically carries 1 to 6 Bumblebee drones, 2 to 12 hives, and living quarters for its command staff. So, their solution is move the repair station to the worksite? Brilliant. Is everyone else dead?
There you go.
Environmental development. Led by Sashanov, Facility 3826 has transformed the surrounding area into a massive research facility after years of construction. The Soyuz Granite Bridge now spans Lake Lazar, and the VDNH and the Sakhalin complex are also complete, all connected by the maglev monorail. A researcher once said that transforming the natural environment at a moderate level would make our lives more comfortable. The mushroom grows in the highest canopy. The aggressive guide. When the visitors reach the robot area, the Tereshkova suddenly expresses discontent with the Vova 6 lab tech using aggressive language. These blockheads. I do not think they are intelligent enough to be called robots, yet they are widely used in the laboratory. What a farce. You are overreacting. The Tereshkova calms down and apologizes. My apologies, comrades. For your information, one of the Vovas made an attempt to... beep. Changing topic. Before the Tereshkova finishes its words, a robot behind it charges at the visitors. The other option is... So even robots judge a book by its cover, eh?
And yeah, it's the exact same dialogue. No matter what you say to the robots, they just say the same thing. It's kinda... eerie.
Windbenzer M7. The Windbenzer M7 power generators cover a wide range of Facility 3826, providing electric power by capturing air currents. They also serve as a compact weather station, measuring instruments and early warning systems. Is it possible to use it for research on the Windweave? Intelligence Identification Program. After surviving another attack, the visitors continue with the tour. Lucy notices that there are many dandelion security cameras wherever they go.
Using a Laplace device, she confirms that there's an intelligence identification program secretly running in the cameras. By analyzing the visitors' movements, it can identify their intelligence level and classify them. Is that I've been attacked again and again? Everyone except Lucy. Oh, okay. Alright, I have to do 3 voices now. I'd apologize, but I can't think of McLeod's. Ranger Brimley.
What does the program say about intelligence level?
The other visitors ask Lucy to check their intelligence level, but she refuses out of respect for each of you and scientific rigor, which astonishes them. Lucy believes that body movements alone are far from enough to determine one's intelligence quotient. She has planned to design a rigorous test with 387 questions for companions after this trip. Not the SATs, no! You can't escape. Oh man. Never again. Well, unless I have to take a GED test, I suppose, but... No.
Is that why we attacked again and again? We cannot eliminate the possibility that we have been classified as highly risky by the program. It is not as reliable as the designer thought it would be.
Okay. Let's move.
Move forward.
Hub. The hub is a powerful transmitting device at Facility 3826. It allows robots to exchange data directly and send instructions to them from the users. Technically, it is no more than a signal transmitter, yet it is essential for the communication between robots. We should move all the servers to the sky, just like them. Humanitarian effort. What we have so far.
Creative ideas. At the end of the tour, the Tereshkova mentions that a flying complex will be built above the VDNH and that they are collecting creative ideas from the people. The visitors are also welcome to leave their comments.
Is it possible to build some race courses?
Brimley's vision sounds a bit unrealistic. He hopes that citizens of the new complex can enjoy horse racing and sunshine in midair.
That does sound like a good future, though. The future needs art. It's not really utopia if we don't get to express ourselves, you know? Meanwhile, Lucy says,
Pragmatism should be prioritized. As always, Lucy hopes that the new complex will prioritize practicality and use technology to improve people's well-being.
New encounters unlocked.
To the Pavlov complex. After sharing their ideas with the Tereshkova, the visitors bid it goodbye. Then someone who's been following them comes up to say hello. She introduces herself as Larissa Filitsova, a doctor, and invites the visitors to go sightseeing in the Pavlov complex. She claims that they will see something unexpected that could completely change their opinions towards Facility 3826.
Oh. Are we actually touching on the main plot of the game? Okay, back to it.
Reaching the Pavlov complex. Everything in the Pavlov complex seems to indicate danger. The dim lighting, the mental state of the staff, the patient screams. However, Filitsova doesn't seem to care at all and begins her introduction despite the visitor's visible apprehension. From animal breeding to space exploration, the Pavlov complex focuses on developing cutting-edge biological technology. What technology would you choose to develop if you were to terraform Mars?
Ah, of course. I'll read this from bottom to top. I'd apologize, but I won't take off my glasses. Ranger Brimley. Round technology. I'd want a labor union on Mars.
That's a good choice, comrades. We have the technology to make these ideas come true. In fact, many of them are being tested in the laboratories. Everything is worth trying.
as long as it contributes to the collective. The visitors can sense the mixed feelings in her words.
A ghost-powered giant plant, la? It makes so much money.
Alright, and that's the same from there. And then...
Anti-gravity tech, so everyone can fly on Mars.
Oh, he says the same thing again. Okay. Yep. Pavlov Complex. The Pavlov Complex conducts research projects focusing on the human body, physics, chemistry, anthropogenesis, and medicine. Its leader, 106-year-old Ivan Alexeyevich Pavlov, is not only the oldest employee of Facility 3826, but also a highly accomplished researcher with notable achievements in modern medicine. However, the complex's success makes people doubt the ethics of its medical experiments. Which Pavlov are we talking about? The one with the dog? Sadly, Medicine Pocket couldn't come. I forget where that actually came from now. Oh, it was the last batch. Yeah, 3.6. Immortality. During the tour, Flutterpage hears a discussion between several botanists. The topic is about immortality.
What's immortality?
One of the botanists notices Flutterpage. Immortality is the ultimate dream of mankind. Think about it, kids. What would life be like if humans were free of diseases? You could spend hundreds, thousands of years with your friends and family, and even witness the moment our civilization conquers the universe.
It sounds like the opposite of growing old.
As someone had to grow up very fast, you would know, huh? Poor Liberty. Liberty for all, in that she's working for everyone. Patients and doctors. The visitors follow Filatova to a ward. Both the patients and the doctors seem to know her. Then, a doctor from another hospital shows up to pick up the patients. He complains that the Pavlov complex is sending too many patients away while he handles the paperwork. When he notices Flutterpage, his eyebrows furrow. There must be some kind of secret hidden in this place. Suspicious. Charles. Charles the Glove is a special device designed by Shachanov based on experimental polymer-related technology. Equipped with multiple functions and extensive knowledge, it serves as P3's right-hand man, despite being a left-hand glove. Judging by its performance in battle, it is more calm and cruel than any other artificial intelligence. Will Charles have a glitch if I clap too hard? Probably. Redemption. In the last few weeks of the war, a deadly disease created in an unknown laboratory spread across the entire continent. The death toll kept rising until Sechenov and Zakharov invented a polymer-based vaccine called Redemption, which put an end to the plague. My condolences to the deceased in this field. Let's go with the encounter first. Neuropolymer skeletons. The visitors pass by a dark laboratory and see lines of red skeletons stored inside. According to Filatova, they are products of the neuropolymer endoskeleton experiment. Now they're used to study the possibility of animals living in space. There is no doubt that they would become a child's worst nightmare at first glance. Fortunately, there is only one child on the team and more than enough hands to cover her eyes. Yeesh. Well, wait, Annalise here too. What do you mean one child? Jeez. I guess 16-year-olds aren't children in this world.
Chirper. The Chirper is a compact device used for receiving, recording, and playing audio messages. For the residents of Facility 3826, it is a die recorder, pocket watch, and mobile phone, as well as an accessory. The authors added a headphone interface to the Chirper and decided to name it Runman.
Secrets always hide in careless words. Listen carefully. At the end of the day, there is always work for the children. Human or monster? Right when the visitors are leaving, a humanoid monster covered in leaves and roots breaks in, attacking everything in the room with its twisted, broken limbs. Confused they are, the visitors prepare for battle immediately.
Here, the Polymer Electronic Autonomous Relay is a routing device that can exchange text, videos, and audio messages. It can also use applications and read employees' entries. There's also a gilded variant, designed for government leaders and scientific authorities. The eyeball-shaped design could be implying something. Knock knock, room service.
A new life form. After subduing the monster, the visitors question Filatova about it. To their surprise, it turns out to be a patient's husband named Neyalov. The researchers at the Pavlov complex conducted a human experiment on him, just to explore the possibility of creating a new life form that can live in space. Filatova sounds both cynical and helpless when she explains the tragedy. She wants to know what the visitors think of it. We have a child here. The visitors express their disgust and end the discussion. It is not the right time or the right place. Alternatively, this is a serious violation of humanitarian principles. Yeah, and the same thing. Even Madame Lucy with a limited understanding of humans knows that this is wrong. Oof. Time to leave. A squad of armed employees storm into the room. Filatova explains that they are here to reclaim Neylov's body and urges the visitors to leave. Oh, so there was a reason why it was a mud monster. Boundary between right and wrong. Surrounded by armed employees, the visitors decide to end the trip. As soon as Lucy presses the button, the frightened team returns to the plaza safe and sound. Lucy activates the glove again, exporting the data she had collected. That world was more complicated than she had ever imagined. Reflect on this trip. Man, Madame Lucy's vacations aren't actually vacations. Okay, I'll go ahead and read this as Madame Lucy, this last part. In that world, technology entered an age of glory all its own. Progress and innovation were meant to serve humanity's innate drive to explore and discover. Yet it seems they chose the wrong shortcut, and the consequences have already become undeniable. We are but passerby, unable to interfere in the choices they make. Hopefully, they can keep looking forward and eventually return to the right course. Say goodbye to Facility 3826. You can ring my bell, ring my bell.